Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today, my brothers and sisters, we're going to deal with an adult subject, with a sensitive theme. You've been warned. As some of you will know, there is now a social media challenge culture our youth are unfortunately living bang in the center of. Just in case you don't know anyone under the age of 20, let me enlighten you. Someone starts off with a gimmick, something supposedly interesting. It never is. But hey, I'm not a kid growing up in this age of social media. For example, here's one that I read about, and you've probably heard of: the coronavirus challenge. This is attention-seeking, clout-chasing 22-year-old Ava Louise, who went viral for licking airplane toilet seats. So what happens in this complicated challenge is, you lick a toilet bowl. Risking coronavirus. You film yourself, and then you post it online. The world then gives you a pat on the back. Hey, way to go, cool dude! And that's how you get your daily affirmation fix as a kid nowadays, apparently. Then other people do it, and on, until literally hundreds of thousands of people are doing the same thing, being influenced. Hence, these online personalities are called influencers. But slowly getting more and more extreme in order to maximize views and the shock factor. So this is the choking pass out challenge, or the fainting game. Participants of the deadly, albeit popular, blackout challenge are dared to choke themselves until they pass out for several seconds. So a 10-year-old girl in Italy tied a belt around her neck and accidentally asphyxiated herself in January. She was rushed to hospital in Palermo, where doctors ultimately pronounced her brain dead. Now you might think, apart from the dying part, it's all just a load of stupid, albeit at times dangerous, fun, right? Well, tell me if you think it's just harmless fun after the next set of clips.
Siblings doing some really weird things. That was a brother and a sister, a little smooch. Whoa! That's...
Called it.
Are they boyfriend?
$100 on your head. Snitching ass nigga gave his mama to the feds. Little brother, big brother, solid guy.
Everybody said that we wouldn't last. Give it some time. Hey guys, it's Asian. Today I'm going to be telling you why I think you should date family members over strangers. Or
My bad. Yeah. All right, so look, the $1 million question of today is, would y'all make out for $10,000 right now? I got it in cash on me.
I mean, we kind of already do that shit, back home.
Back at home? Y'all do that?
On camera.
This is my sister.
This is my brother.
We are siblings and we care for each other. Everything we own,
We always share.
because we are siblings and we have the same hair.
By the way, they're brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Sweet Home Alabama TikTok Incest Challenge. I'm not even kidding. So then I thought, okay, it's a disgusting challenge by a few clout-chasing weirdos. At least the people in the comments section will be equally disgusted and pushing back hard against it, but 99% of the comments were like this. So the kids watching definitely know it's weird. That's something, I guess. But they're treating it like a bad dare or an extreme joke gone wrong. I struggled to find anyone truly disgusted and morally repulsed by it. This was the shocking thing. For real. There is definitely tacit approval, a bad stench of it in the comments. And these kids, although hadn't quite brought into it yet en masse, it feels like it isn't long before they will. Tatiana Yomari of Distractify.com has said, naturally, you would think that many people would be grossed out or offended. But like many TikTok trends, thousands of people have continued to jump on the bandwagon. What makes the whole situation more grim is, this is not a one-off, isolated thing. It's part of a huge online trend, a wider subculture. There are many other similar and equally depraved, and believe it or not, more depraved challenges, each pushing the boundaries of traditional morality further and further. For example, the sundress challenge, where couples have sex repeatedly in public wearing a sundress. The
Pee your pants challenge.
That's kind of self-explanatory. The poop challenge, where you smear your excrement on another person. Charming. If anyone does that challenge to you, you have my permission to rip their arms off and slap them with the wet end. Look, I told you, this was a disgusting video. You also got stuff like the kissing your boyfriend's best friend challenge, naked before husband's best friend challenge, and on and on. I know it's hard to believe, but there are actually many, many more which are even more disgusting that I'm not going to tell you about because I think I've made my point. So in this online challenge, this guy's paying people $10,000 to kiss each other. Brothers to kiss sisters, a mate to kiss his mate's girlfriend. You'd think, with so many human disasters in the world, this weirdo would be using his money more wisely. Apparently, he has ambitions to be a mini Dajjal. Look, even if all of it isn't 100% real, I'm sure some of these are just twisted pranks designed to go viral. You can't trust everything online. The concept is still out there, isn't it? Influencing the next generation of kids and, more concerningly, normalizing the depravity.
I kissed my stepbro for a TikTok. It's 2020. It's time we normalize it. We normalize it. We normalize it.
And when something gets normalized, it slowly filters into the wider offline culture. So for now, it's all a part of the fun and innocent kiddie online dare subculture, right?
Oh, it's just kids being kids.
But in a few years' time, when these kids grow up and become the moral arbiters of society, parents, they will have been so desensitized by their experiences growing up that they will carry over this subculture into adulthood and the general offline world. That is how culture and morality, step by step, degenerates. So, let me ask you, how many times have you heard a leading public intellectual saying, "Who needs religion? Humans have sufficiently evolved to be able to make their own morality up in life."
You stupid.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? What planet are you living in? Dude, look online. This is our future. Our future adults, mothers and fathers, teachers and doctors, who will inherit this world from us and shape it going forward. Forget Islam. Can you imagine a world without any religion, pure secularism and atheism? What kind of morality do you think we'd get?
Disgusting! Disgusting!
I think we all have a pretty good idea. Do you know something? Many Muslims get seduced by this vision of a secular utopia.
You should be ashamed of yourself. And this is, you should come out and apologize.
They think it's some kind of a silver bullet for all of life's big questions. Hey, look! If we can work out the expansion rate of the universe and split an atom, why can't we decide how we live our life? I admit, on paper, it's a very seductive premise. But when you equate the landscape of morality with the landscape of your back garden, the garbage of your mind with the garbage of your bin, then guess what? Anything literally goes.
It's all true.
You can literally get away with murder.
It's damn true!
Believe me, most atheist intellectuals know this, but they don't tell you because you're not ready for it. As for the lay atheists, the people who are not really concerned about religion or whatever, well, they're basically too ignorant or in denial. The atheists will tell you, let's dump religion. We don't need old farts telling us how to live our life. If we can send a drone to Mars, we can choose how we live our life. Think about it. If we are witnessing this now, when we still have a semblance of religion in our societies, religion is still here. What do you imagine will happen 50 years down the line when religion has receded even more from our lives? It's not that complicated. Take away the traditional rules that have helped mankind arrive to this point in history. Religion, family, marriage, the sanctity of life. You've then basically got the crazies running the asylum. Beware of atheism. Hold on to Islam, my brothers and sisters, and keep an eye on your kids. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.